Mark 5 GTI 2008, engine code BPY, a timing belt replacement, and a crankshaft seal, front main seal replacement. While we're at it, we're doing the accessory belt, crank pulley bolt, the timing belt kit. Jack up the car. Just got the underbelly pan off. Next, I'm going to remove this the inside little cover here, this thing. When removing this side plate in the wheel well, this bolt right back there is kind of hard to get at, so I had to move the wheel to the left and to the right, like the steering wheel, left and right, to move this bar. So I'm going to remove this, I believe it's a charged air pipe or some kind of air pipe. I'm going to remove that. A couple simple connections there. There's just these little pull pins. You just pull this up and it releases the pipe. And I'm also going to remove this guy right here, just to give me some more room. That's going to be this little bolt right here, and then some more of the quick release pins there, and up top there. One more bolt, this one. And that's it, that's the pipe removed. Now we're going to remove the accessory belt, the ribbed belt, this guy right here. Basically there's a tensioner, that's all this guy is, this metal piece here. We have to release the tension on that, and then I'll stick a little Allen key, anything thin will work, into this slot right here, into this hole, and that'll lock it in place back there. Gotta get a wrench, get underneath the tensioner, takes a wrench like that. That's the same tensioner, and this is a 16 millimeter spanner, and then you can just push it this way, and that releases the belt. The tough part is getting the Allen key into the stud up there while you're pushing on this. And then just to make more room, I'm going to remove the ribbed belt tensioner. I'll be removing this. One bolt there, one bolt there, and another bolt down below it. They're all 13 millimeters. Ribbed belt tensioner. It is now removed. Very good. The next thing to remove is going to be harmonic balancer. It attaches to the M10 triple square bolts. All 6 of those bolts are out, and then this guy should just pop off. You don't have to worry about orientation or anything, because there's that guide pin right there in between 2 of the bolt holes. That makes sure that you can only put this wheel on, this pulley on, one way. It might be on there a little tight, and you might need some leverage. There she is. Remove the timing belt cover, upper part of it up here. That's just 2 T30 Torx bolts there and there. It is a stupid tight fit though. Like this little pipe down here is just like stupid close to where this needs to come off, so it's a pain in the butt to get off, but you can get it. I'm going to make sure to put the engine at TDC, top dead center. That should just help with timing, so that I have another reference when I put the timing belt back on, that everything is lined up correctly. While I'm down here, I'm going to take off this silver pipe. So I got that big silver pipe out here. So this tire's coming off. It's just in the way. Wheels off. All good. Gonna remove this coolant tank, but just kind of move it out of the way. There's a bolt up there. A nice bolt tucked back there. You can just leave it attached. Just undo this little clip here and this little clip here to give you some more breathing room, and then the whole coolant tank can just kind of be flipped up and over. See, it doesn't leak. It's all good. Gonna get this guy out of our way, the washer fluid filler, full bolt right there, and then we'll get to the engine mounts. The engine is supported on the passenger side. Got a nice little jack down here. Now we're going to remove these 2 18 millimeter bolts first. the ones that attach the mount to the engine. Do be aware that these bolts are torque to yield, and then we'll remove the mount from the vehicle. Before I get going too far, I'm gonna access a little cover here. Got her. So this engine bolt, this mount bolt is pretty easy. You just stick the little socket set in there. But the one up here, you've actually got to like slot your wrench inside of this hole down here, and then there's a bolt right inside of there. And then the other one's back here. Engine mount loose. A tip on getting this stupid engine mount off is that the only way I've ever been able to do it is by first removing this cover, like loosening it all the way. And the toughest part about that is that there's a bolt right there. That bolt is like impossible to get at with this mount still here, but it is possible. It's really, really tough. But if you can get that out, then this whole plastic piece here is loose, and it will allow you to get this mount free. Just for a reference, these are also torque to yield bolts. The long one is the bolt that came out of down here. That's one of the long ones. Another one of the long ones was the one that was in here. The shorty is the one that's just accessible there. That's the shorty. Timing reference, I made 3 paint marks. They're each kind of like around a tooth. On this little guy, I made 1 mark. And here, I made 2 marks. One more reference, as that painted hole lines up pretty good with this hole over here. Just had some lunch, all set up. Time to remove that crankshaft bolt. Actually, I already did it, but now I'm getting caught up on the video. So it wasn't surprisingly all that hard. This tool is super important. So you can buy this thing on Amazon. I'm talking about this bar here. VAG tool, VAG tool 3415 for this BPY engine code. There's a whole bunch of lookalikes that only have, that are designed for a sprocket with 4 holes rather than 6. Like on the cog back here, there's 6 holes on my engine, and a lot of the tools designed are for the one with 4 holes only. So this is kind of a unique tool. It was kind of tough to track down, but BPY engine code on a Mark 5 2008 GTI requires the VAG 3415, or you can just make your own tool. I punched out a let's see, inch and a quarter hole, I believe, in the middle, and then these 2 holes are 46 millimeters apart to line up, and they are an M8 thread, 1.25 pitch on the thread of those M8 bolts. And I also used a little spacer back here so that the bar didn't run into the edge of the engine. Sweet freedom! We finally have the cog removed. This is the seal that I think is leaking. This has been a lot of work to replace that if this isn't the problem. She's all cleaned up and ready for prom, and I'm ready to put the new seal back in. They have little handy dandy instructions on how to do it. Bad. Qualified mechanics only. I think that's just a suggestion. There's the instructions. You can see there's this little cap guy that you put over the top, like so. Now the seal is going to go on top of that, and I'll pound it in with a 36 millimeter socket. The old crankshaft bolt was a torque to yield, so we'll be installing a new one. Torque spec on this guy is 80 foot-pounds plus a quarter turn.